Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host. Good morning, and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. This morning, Nan is going to show us how to eat our greens. Nan Montgomery, Warren County SNAP educator, is here with a beautiful looking recipe.
Yes, so we're going to make citrus kale salad today.
Well, that sounds good.
Yes, so it's kind of got some unique ingredients, some things that I wouldn't think about putting together to make a salad dressing. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get kale from your grocery store or your farmer's market. And you always want to make sure that whether it's from the grocery store or the farmer's market, if it's in a bundle, that you wash your kale. It can hold a lot of dirt and debris, so it's really, really important that you wash that. And then they also have kale at the grocery stores that's already packaged and ready to eat. And any of your lettuce mixes that are like that, or your greens that are already packaged and ready to eat, you don't have to rewash those. But if it does come in a bundle like these that came from your grocery store, then you're going to want to make sure that you have washed those.
And it looks like you've taken out the stems in your bowl here.
Yes, and so this is kind of an example that just kale comes with long stems, and so these are very fibrous and they're tough, and you don't want to eat the stems. So when you're at home, you'd want to make sure that you would cut the stem off, and then you can cut your kale into pieces that way. And this one would also be considered about like a medium-sized leaf, and it's bright green. It's pretty. You can tell that the root, you know, there's no damage. It's not yellow or brown, and so that's kind of some tips to picking out your kale. You want them to be bright green, small to medium-sized leaves, and you want to make sure that they're not wilted or yellow. And then if you get the prepackaged kale also in the grocery store, you want to make sure that you check the bag for like slime and residue, and so and also make sure that you check the expiration date. When is that kale or whatever types of greens you might buy at the grocery store, when are they going to go out if they're prepackaged for food safety?
Absolutely, but this bowl's beautiful just by itself, and you're going to add all this fun stuff.
Yes, so we're going to start out with the dressing, and we are going to take 1/4 cup of orange juice.
Okay, and that's going to add a little bit of acid and flavor, right?
Yes, and this is going to be good. Get us some vitamin C. It's flu season. We're also going to add some oranges in here lately. I know a lot of schools have been out, and different people are unfortunately getting the flu. So maybe this will help out with that. Get you some extra vitamins into your diet.
Yeah.
So we did 1/4 cup of orange juice. Then we're going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
And that's going to make a nice carrier for our vinaigrette.
Yes, and then we are going to do 1/2 teaspoon of sugar.
A little bit of sweetness. Now, this is healthy, but we can have a little bit of sweetness.
And if you were like a diabetic or someone that really needed to watch your sugar, you could take your sugar out of this and it would be okay, or use a different type of sweetener, whatever you might be cooking with at home. And then we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and then this is kind of the unique I guess
ingredient?
Yes, so this is Greek yogurt. This is plain Greek yogurt. This is a tablespoon of our Greek yogurt, and it's just going to help give us some consistency.
So it's going to be almost like a creamy vinaigrette, right?
Yeah, it's very creamy. Actually, the recipe's out of our 2019 nutrition education calendar, and it actually says you can put it in the jar and you can shake it. Just kind of a fun spin, but I feel like it's easier kind of, you know, to whisk our ingredients together. So this is our dressing, and then we are going to add, before we pour our dresses, we are going to add, can be 2 cut up oranges. I decided to use mandarin oranges. I typically just have mandarin oranges on hand in my house. We eat those a lot, so that's a little bit easier. Save me a little bit of work than trying to cut up an orange. But if you want to use actual oranges, you can use 2 oranges. You're going to cut them or peel them, and then you're going to cut them into little small pieces to add in your salad.
And what kid doesn't love those little mandarin oranges?
Yes, I eat those all the time. And then you're just going to get 1 small cut up red onion. This is going to give us some more color and some more extra vitamins into our salad. And then one of my favorite parts is we have some sunflower seeds. And if you do have like a nut or seed allergy, you know, you can feel free and you can leave that out of your salad as well. But this is calls for 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds.
It's going to give us a nice little crunch, some texture in the salad.
Yes. And then lastly, of course, is going to be your dressing. And this is great because you can exactly control how much dressing that you're getting. And so something that you want to be careful is like when you're at restaurants or something, some people think, oh, I'm getting a salad and I'm making a healthier option. And you can be making a healthier option with the salad, but that cheeseburger might actually be a better option depending on how much salad dressing that you that you are putting on there.
Yeah, because even a tablespoon of some of those dressings, I mean, I'm guilty. My favorite's blue cheese, and it has a lot of calories.
Absolutely. And that's the thing is when you go, you get those big old cups at your restaurant, and some people want the extra cup of their dressing. Yeah. And so you can really turn those salads and make them not
as
healthy.
But this one, guaranteed to be healthy. Thanks, Nan, and thanks for watching. If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.